iOS 18.1 RC is now available to registered developers and public beta testers. Now, iOS 18.1 RC stands for Release Candidate. For those of you that are new to the channel, that means this is basically the final software update sent out to developers before iOS 18.1 is sent out to the general public. Now, the rumored release date is October the 28th, so a week from today. But today's release, RC for iOS 18.1, does bring quite a bit of bug fixes, improvements, and new features and enhancements to AirPods Pro 2nd generation, which we'll talk about in today's video. So let's go ahead and dive right into this one. So the first thing to note is that iOS 18.1 comes in at approximately 7 gigs of a download from the previous beta to the final RC that I have on this iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now the latest build number for this one, let's head on over into the About section here and take a look. Right there it is. iOS 18.1 RC is going to be 228B2. So that's going to be the final build number for iOS 18.1. This is going to be the final RC. Now, in the past, we've seen Apple also release RC2. We're not sure if that's going to be the case this time around. If they do release a second RC, that will most likely happen sometime towards this week, of the 21st. It is expected that Apple should release iOS 18.1 to the general public next Monday, on Monday, October the 28th. So we're right on track. And as I mentioned, the RC does bring a few bug fixes and improvements. According to Apple's release notes, these are some of the bug fixes. So it fixes an issue in podcasts when some unplayed podcast episodes may be marked as played. And now it also fixes an issue where video recorded at 4K 60 frames when your iPhone's a little warmer than expected should experience or could experience some shutter or scrubbing issues when playback in the Photos application. Now it also fixes an issue where digital car keys may not unlock or start a vehicle after restoring from a backup or transfer directly from another iPhone. And most importantly, Apple mentions that it fixes the random restart issues on iPhone 16 and 16 Pro models. So if you were having issues where your iPhone 16 or 16 Pro was randomly restarting, Apple is fixing those issues with the latest RC for iOS 18.1. Now, as I mentioned, there's also some improvements and new capabilities coming to AirPods Pro 2nd generation with iOS 18.1. So let's talk about those. So I do have my AirPods Pro 2nd generation paired to my iPhone, and let's go into settings and take a look at some of the new hearing aid capabilities available within iOS 18.1. So here are my AirPods. I tap into the menu and we have these new options available right here. We have the hearing protection. That's the first option right here. You have the loud sound reduction option on the top. You have the ear tip fitting test, what you can do here as well. You have about hearing protection and headphone safety on iPhones. So this is all about hearing protection. That is the first category. Now we also have the hearing assistant. This is super cool because with this, you can actually use your AirPods Pro 2nd generation as hearing aids. So many Americans do have hearing loss and don't even know it. So these AirPods can now help you determine if you have mild or moderate hearing loss. And your AirPods can work at hearing aids to boost voices and sounds around you. You also have the option down here for media assistance. This will adjust the audio and improve clarity in music and videos as well. So you can hear videos and music a lot better when you wear your AirPods, even around you as well, not necessarily directly from your phone, which is super cool with the built-in microphones on the new AirPods. This is really, really awesome stuff. Now we also have the hearing test. So right here, this is one of the biggest features coming to AirPods Pro 2nd generation. You see here, this will help you determine if you have any hearing loss, and you'll be able to actually take a test directly on your iPhone with your AirPods Pro 2nd generation. I'll have an entire video on this if you guys want me to do that, and I'll test this myself. I'm going to be testing it myself, but if you guys want to see my results and the testing process, let me know in those comments down below. But again, iOS 18.1 and the latest AirPods Pro 2 firmware does bring hearing aid capabilities to AirPods Pro 2nd generations, which is super awesome. Many Americans do suffer from hearing loss, and this is definitely a game changer here. Now, keep in mind that iOS 18.1 does contain a bunch of new features and improvements. In this video, we're only focusing on the latest RC and some of the latest bug fixes and improvements with this final update. Let me know what you think about iOS 18.1. Stay tuned for my full coverage and full breakdown of the software in just a couple of days. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.